Let's just be honest. This is a slightly different version because this is the snowed-in version. Like most of you, we're just trying to stay warm and safe. I hope the same is for you. But if you're looking for some entertainment, hi, just come hang with us for the next hour.
Because we do have everything to wrap up your championship Sunday, except the drink. So feel free to serve yourself because we might be. Let's start in the NFC. Third meeting of the season between the Rams and the Seahawks, but the winner of this one goes to the Super Bowl. Let's pick up the action. First quarter, Sam Darnold looking to get to that final game. Of course, Matthew Stafford's already been there and won it. 3rd and 5 situation for Seattle. Darnold to Rashid. Shaheed gets behind the defense. Big gain there at 51 yards. They are in LA territory. So that would set up eventually a 3rd and goal situation. Kenneth Walker didn't like where he was going, so he takes it outside and dives in for the touchdown. Seahawks with the early 7-0 lead. About 2 minutes to play in the half. The Rams are down 10-6. Stafford, nice little pass there to Kyron Williams, wide open out in the flat. And just like that, the Rams take the lead 13-10, but there's time to play before the half. Darnold taking a deep shot to Jackson Smith and Jigba. Game tougher than well-done steak. Gain of 42, takes the big hit there, hangs on to the ball. So later, less than 30 to play, Darnold to JSN, wide open in the end zone. JSN had 115 receiving yards in the first half. That's the most in the first half of a conference championship game since 2016. Seattle up 17-13 at the break. Let's go to the third quarter. Seahawks now punting from their own 27. LA expecting to get it in really good field position. Xavier Smith stumbles and the ball hits him in the shoulder. He can't bring it in. That muff sets up this. Darnold, who had been a polar bear's toenails. That throw to Jake Bobo, just the 4th reception of the season for Bobo. Seattle extends their lead to 24-13. LA trying to respond. 3rd and 12 from midfield. How about that throw from Stafford under pressure to Devontae Adams? And then, bam, what do? You go back to it. That's how you get it done. 24-19, make it 24-20 with the extra point. And then Darnold, just enough for the catch. Keeping the drive alive. It's 3rd and 3. Cooper Kupp, yes, the former Ram, gets the score and the touchdown for the Seahawks, put them up 31-20. 2 minutes to go in the third. LA, they've got time. They've got a response until, almost picked off, looking for Nakua. And you see a little talking going on from the Seahawks over on the LA Rams sideline. And yeah, throw the flag. Why are you doing that, bro? Because all that did was maybe set up this. Take a look at the illustration. Where do you go? Yep, Nakua from Stafford. What a throw. What a catch. Backing up. Gets it cradled before he goes to the ground. And the Rams come right back with the response, with the score. And you're like, yeah, you messed up, dog. What's going on? Let's get it together. We had the lead. Let's keep it. They do have the lead. It's 31-27. It's 4th and 1. And Stafford had a receiver, but instead tries to run it. Just gets enough for the first down. Got to do what you got to do in the postseason. But now another 4th down. 4th and 4. And it's incomplete. They had an opportunity to kick the field goal to make it a 1-point game, but Sean McVay's like, we got to score a touchdown here to get the lead. Couldn't do it. So now with 10 seconds to go, they got the ball back. Stafford to the sideline for Puka Nacua, makes the catch, but he was inbounds. And so the clock runs out. And that's how the game would end. That's a good tackle, good call by the official because he was inbounds. The clock would not stop. And Sam Darnold and the Seahawks are headed to the Super Bowl for the 4th time. And how about this? Darnold, of the 5 quarterbacks drafted in the first round in 2018, 3 have been MVPs. 5 have been first-team All-Pros. He's the first one to go to the Super Bowl. But guess what? He's played for 5 different franchises.
You know what, Eves, every once in a while we get to talk to someone who we're genuinely excited to speak to. And in this particular case,
100%.
It is Sam Darnold. Sir, You are going to the Super Bowl. Just your thoughts on that sentence.
It's unbelievable. I think the reason I'm so excited is because the guys that, I've done it with all season. The guys behind me, the coaching staff, we've all worked to get to this point and to put together a pretty solid plan and execute it. That's the reason I love doing what I do. And to be able to do it again, like I said, with this locker room is unbelievable.
I think for you though, like your personal story, it's been very well told at this point. If you look at the arc of your career, those days in New York, everything that went down last year with Minnesota, and to now be in Seattle and going to the Super Bowl with Seattle. If someone would have said to you, let's just say 4 years ago, you're going to be in the Super Bowl in a few years, what would you have said then?
I mean, I've always believed in myself. I've always believed in my teammates, my coaches. So, it's really just a one day at a time mindset. And I think with that mindset, we're always going to continue to, be solid. We'll be solid no matter what we do in this life, whether we go to the Super Bowl or, whether we don't win as many games as we should. So it doesn't really matter. We're on to the Super Bowl, and I'm so excited to be doing this with this team.
Mentality.
And that's the second time you've referenced this team, Sam. And obviously, well as anybody, it's so much importance in how you have success is based on the surroundings and the people around you. What is it about this particular team and this roster and this locker room culture that has made you guys so successful this season?
Yeah, we talk about it all the time. Just the guys that we have in that locker room, it's unlike anywhere I've been, and it's a special group. I wouldn't want to come out to the football field and play ball with anyone else.
And here's the thing, Sam, they've said the same about you. Because there were moments early in the season where you were getting some criticism, and it was your teammates front and center, not just having your back, Sam, they were having your front. In that moment, what did that mean to you in terms of how you would respond to that adversity?
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. Whenever, your teammates have your back, whether you're going through a tough time or whether you're on top of the world, and you're playing a really good game. So we always have each other's backs. That's what we always say, special teams, offense, defense. We're always going to pick each other up.
So, Sam, unlike the Patriots who now have to, fly across the country to get home after their win to get to the Super Bowl.
Into a blizzard, by the way.
Into a blizzard. You're home. What does the rest of the night look like for you and your teammates?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go and celebrate with my teammates, and then I got some friends and family here that I'll be able to, celebrate with. But we got another one coming up here in a couple of weeks that we're pretty excited for.
Kind of a big one.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
There we go.
Yeah, I don't know what that looks like quite yet, but we'll get in there and find out.
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing about it, if nothing else,
exactly.
Sam. Congratulations, man. Look forward to seeing you in the Super Bowl coming up in a couple weekends.
All right, appreciate you guys.
All right, 10 QBs have thrown for 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 0 picks in a conference championship, including both Darnold and Stafford Sunday. Unfortunately for Stafford, he's the only one to lose when doing it. He's got a year left on his contract, but what does that mean for his future?
John, do you expect Matthew Stafford to be back next season?
Yeah, if he still wants to play, what the hell kind of question is that? The answer, yeah. You have to ask.